Hello, good morning. So today, also, just a side note, I had like really bad allergies this past weekend, so I might sound a little sniffly, but it's okay. So, anyways, back to story time. Today we are going to be reading The Magician's Hat. Let me just clean my camera. Okay, sorry, little technical difficulties in the beginning. All right, The Magician's Hat. Let's do it. Okay. So you could see the book too. All right. Family Fun Day at the library was filled with exciting events, book scavenger hunt storytelling, and reading rallies. Now, this looks like a pretty cool library to me. Today, for the first time, a magician arrived with bags of tricks and a big hat. Everyone gathered around to see the magician perform. Now, raise your hand. Have you ever seen a magician perform for you? Me too. I've seen quite a few. He bent a spoon just by looking at it. He made playing cards float in front of his nose. The magician could make a coin appear from a puppy's ear. When he waved his wand, a banana vanished. This was just the warm-up act. Now the magician was ready to dazzle the crowd with his favorite trick of all. The magician's magic started all with a story. When I was a kid, my mom and dad brought me to this library on Family Fun Day. During the book scavenger hunt, I wandered into the reading room. There were hundreds of books. Books about dogs, books about planes, books about the sun, flowers, rain, cities, and circus dancers. Out of the hundreds of books, one special book jumped out at me, and it was the book about magic. I read and read and read every single word on every single page. I discovered that book wasn't just about magic. I learned that books are magic. Even though I was still in the library, those pages and words took me places I've always dreamed of going. This is how I knew I wanted to become a magician. When I grew up, soon after that, I got my magician's hat. Now, what do we think he learned? Do we think he learned books are about magic or are magic? Yes. So books are magic because they're filled with so many stories and things to discover. The Family Fun Day crowd has grown. Kids from all over town were eager to see more of the magician's magic. He asked them, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Amy shouted, "Oh, I want to be a dentist." The magician invited Amy to reach inside his hat. Amy dug deep, then deeper, until she felt something. It's, it's a book, Amy shouted. The magician asked, "What's your book about?" "My book's about teeth, cleaning teeth, x-rays, and fixing teeth." Right away, like magic, Amy saw herself holding dental tools, a toothbrush, and a rinsing cup. But in the library, where everyone could see, Amy was hugging her book and smiling. Matt had been watching closely. After seeing Amy's magic, he wondered what else is inside that hat. He called out, "I want to be a famous football player." What do we think he will find in that hat? Do we think it would be maybe a football or a helmet? I'm not sure. Let's read and find out. And so the magician offered Matt his hat. Let's see what magic you find inside. Matt reached in way down. There was something that couldn't fit into just one hand. Matt plunged both hands into the hat and pulled. It's a book about football. It even has my name on it. All at once, like magic, Matt was on the field, running and tackling, catching and punting, sometimes fumbling, and sometimes falling. Lots of times of winning. Ryan called out from back of the crowd. Wait a second! This isn't magic! Amy and Matt's parents must have told the magician what they wanted to be when they grew up. The magician asked Ryan, what do you want to be when you grow up? This was Ryan's chance to prove that the magician was a fake. He snickered and said, a dog. Now, do we think Ryan really wants to be a dog? I don't know. I think we have to read to find out. The magician asked Ryan to reach inside the magical hat. Ryan said, I can't feel a thing. Sometimes you must really reach and stretch for what you want to be. That's part of the magic. Ryan reached deeper and deeper until his fingers grabbed onto something. He clutched a beautiful book that had nothing to do with dogs. Its pages were filled with letters and paintings and photos and fold-outs, stars, planets, and rocket ships. Now, what do we think Ryan wants to be when he grows up? I don't know. Let's see for Ryan. Ryan had always dreamed of becoming an astronaut and exploring the wide open sky, hurtling into outer space, and zooming into the far off galaxy. Whoa, whispered Ryan. How'd you do that? I'm not doing anything, said the magician. You are. I am? Asked Ryan. But there's got to be a secret trick in those books. The desires that are within you bring out the magic in these books. Follow your dreams, and they will take you wherever you want to go. So we were right. He did want to become an astronaut. The magician turned his hat so everyone could see inside. What are your dreams? That question made all kinds of magic appear. Now, before I close the story, I think we have to all think. What are your dreams and what do you want to be when you grow up? All right, I loved all those answers. And for me, what I want to be when I grow up is I want to be a teacher. All right, thanks for all sharing. And so this was The Magician's Hat. I hope you enjoyed.